Good morning, everyone. Scott Maybor here with your Medicare Missive from the pond for Monday, August 11th. It's about 9 a.m. It's already hot, so drink plenty of water, stay in the air conditioning if you need to, but enjoy. Hope you all had a great weekend. So today I just wanted to talk about the importance of looking at your mail. As crazy as that sounds, I know that if you are on Medicare or if you're turning 65, your mailbox is already getting filled with solicitations and advertisements and Medicare stuff. But it's important that you pay attention, especially for those already on Medicare. Especially pay attention to anything that comes from your current carriers. So pull your Advantage card, if you're on Medicare Advantage card, out of your wallet, see who the carrier is, and anything that comes from that carrier, put it in a separate pile and make sure you open it. It may still be nothing but a solicitation, it may be absolute garbage, but here's the thing, and if you're on a drug plan, do the same. If you have a supplement, so you have supplement and a drug plan, supplement, don't worry about as much, and most of the price increases don't happen on the first of the year, but certainly worth checking. But for those of you with standalone drug plans and Advantage plans, any mail that comes from the carrier, it's crucial that you open it. The insurance commissioner for the state of New Hampshire was on the news last week. I think it was on Friday I saw it. And he's going after one of the carriers for abruptly canceling plans and leaving beneficiaries of those plans kind of scrambling to find new coverage. You're going to see a lot of that, as I guess the same is true in Medicare as in presidential politics. As New Hampshire goes, so does the rest of the country. Carriers are pulling back. The Advantage plan carriers are pulling back. They're pulling back benefits, they're changing formularies, and they're pulling out of markets entirely. So, and it may be that you're in one county and have an XYZ plan, and your friend in a different county has the same XYZ plan, but one of you is losing that coverage because it's pulling out of your county but not the other. Be aware of that. The way you're going to be aware of that, and the way you're going to be aware of changes in formularies, maybe you take albuterol and next year they're not covering albuterol as of January, that's going to come in the form of a letter on hard paper in the mail. So they won't, those are legal requirements that they send out notifications. And last year we had the same problem. A lot of people telling me they never got told that their plan was canceling. That's untrue. Unless you moved and didn't tell the carrier, you got notified. The problem is, in the deluge of mail that comes to the house for Medicare, it just gets blended in with everything else and tossed in the garbage without being open. So if you are on Medicare especially, pull out the mail from the carriers that you currently have and open it. It may be junk, toss it, shred it, whatever you want to do, but it may also be you're going to get an annual notice of change. That is a requirement. Everybody on Medicare gets one. I probably have 30 or 40, 50% of the people telling me they never received it. Nonsense, you got it. It's a federal requirement that it be sent out in September. You got your annual notice of change. It's going to tell you, by the way, your albuterol is not covered next year. You're going to pay full retail at the pharmacy, which is $300 a month. That would be a reason to change plans. They won't tell you if your doctor left a practice or if your doctor left the network, but they will tell you changes to the drugs and changes to if the plan itself is being changed in any significant way. You're losing your dental, they're leaving the county you live in, all of those reasons. But don't be surprised in January that your medication isn't covered because it's too late to make a change if you have a drug plan. Don't be surprised if you go to the doctor and you don't have coverage because they're no longer in network. That should have been something you researched before. So open enrollment doesn't start for another 8 weeks or so. So you have plenty of time, but be aware. Mail is important. Do read notifications. I know it's confusing and I know it's frustrating. If you are a client of mine, sometime after Labor Day, I will send you out your link and you can update your information in our system and we will do the research for you. But you have to respond to the link in your email. So let me know. If you don't have email, of course, we can talk. Happy to talk, happy to hear your comments. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Stay cool. Be well.